Thank you for making the choice to have your endobariatric procedure with Atlantic Medical Group and AMG Weight Loss. This is Dr. Eric Ibebu. I'm going to be your physician throughout this entire process. I know it's been such a journey, and now you're this close to having your procedure performed, and I know you're excited, but also I know you're scared. Most people are scared when they're going to have anesthesia for any reason, so we get it, we understand it. That's why I wanted to speak to you so that you can be even that much more relaxed. I know by now you may have already spoken to my dietitian, who has also began to prep you, get you ready for the things you're going to need. And some of you may already have this book we call our Endobariatric Guidebook, which has a detail of the things that you need to do from start all the way to your finish line. But the key thing is to understand the things that you control and the things that you can do to give yourself the best experience through this entire process. Number one is going to be the day before your procedure. We often recommend that you start off with a clear liquid breakfast. Clear liquids is simply whatever you can see through. If you can't see through it, it's not clear liquids. So with a clear liquid breakfast followed by a clear liquid lunch, which can be soup, jello, broth, things like that. And we oftentimes recommend not to have anything else to eat after 5 p.m. the day before your procedure. Now, you can drink anything you want all morning, all afternoon, and all evening. And you can also drink even 3 hours before your scheduled time of arrival. That means if your arrival time is at 7 a.m. in the morning, you can have your black coffee. Some of you can't start your day without black coffee, so I get it. So you can have your black coffee at least 3 hours before your arrival time. If your arrival time is 7 a.m., that means your coffee is at 4 a.m. That's how that works. And after that, nothing else to eat or drink. Now, some of you are taking medications for medical issues. The medicines that will recommend that you take the morning of your procedure with a small sip of water will be medicines for high blood pressure. Also, if you take medicines for anxiety or something that's going to keep you calm as you arrive at our center, we encourage you to take that. Yes, you can. With, again, a small sip of water. It's better to do this at least 3 hours before your arrival time. Now, that is basically all it involves when it comes to prepping for endobariatric procedures. So no matter which procedure you're scheduled for, if you're having the Obera balloon or the Spatz balloon, or you're having ESG, or you're going to be having bariatric revision, the prep is the same. Very importantly as well, typically 7 days before your procedure, we recommend that you avoid any medicine that can thin your blood. That will include aspirin, that will include ibuprofen, Motrin, Advil, Goody powder, BC powders, those type of things. Even though we understand you use them for pains or for headaches and things like that, please avoid 1 week before your procedure. If it's been less than 1 week and you're still taking those medicines, call our office today right away so we can ensure that we are giving you the best option and the best advice regarding those medicines. But overall, we are dedicated and have a whole team that is dedicated to your, not just your comfort, but your safety as well. We have the best in anesthesia, we have the best in nursing, and certainly the best in medical practice as a whole. So we want you to be relaxed and know that you're coming to a very professional group of people and that we're going to take the perfect care of you. And while you are under our care, we'll make sure your family members are also well taken care of and well informed of every stage of your procedure. So how long are you going to be with us, you will ask. Many people ask that question. Typically, we ask you to budget about 2 to 3 hours at our center. That's from arrival to departure. Now, for some people, it may be shorter. For some people, it may be longer. But at least about 3 hours is on the average what we anticipate. Part of that time is not sitting and waiting, but part of that time is us giving you what we call pre-hydration. We oftentimes will give you IV fluids through the IV, because we understand that the first 24 to 48 hours after endobariatric procedures, you may not be able to drink as much as you normally would. So we stave off the effects of dehydration by prehydration. So that takes time to do, of course, and that's part of that time that you're waiting, and that's part of your wait time at our center. Depending on the procedure that you've chosen, it could be as short as 15 minutes for the actual procedure to as long as 1 hour, depending on what we're doing for you. ESG, endoscopic sleeve gastroplasty, oftentimes takes about 45 minutes to an hour to perform the actual procedure. So all this will factor into your wait time. But I wanted to make sure that you understood the expectations and what you needed to do ahead of time. But if you need any further clarification, feel free to reach out to us. Again, congratulations on your decision, and I look forward to helping you achieve your dreams.